Hey, how are you? I'm going to do a quick fire sign reading. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Flip the card out when you're ready, please. Oh, too many. Just one. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Today equals a 3. 1, 5, 2, 2, 2 equals a 3. Alright. If you guys have been asking for something, asking for a sign, this card that flipped out is yes. Okay? There are mirrors. Now this card talks about who is triggering you. Okay? This talks about yes. Okay? So if some of you are asking a question or after a question or trying to decide a direction to go on, yes. Yes. Right? Beware of what triggers you. Reflect on what triggers you. Okay? Bottom of the deck, protection. This talks about calling back your own power, because some of you have been giving away your power at the moment, letting other people have it, giving it to them, putting effort into them, playing into maybe their quarrels, listening to gossip, making opinions of yourself or for yourself. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Next message, please. Okay. This is 21. This is 7. So this talks about ending cycles, putting an end to the situations, putting an end to triggers, watching what does trigger you, seeing whether it comes from the past, seeing whether you let it escalate, seeing whether it's come back from the past. What didn't we deal with? Because this talks about ending things that are coming back round. And this talks about reflecting on them. Revealing masks, revealing yourself, revealing what challenges you, revealing what either you have been telling yourself, the way you've been talking to yourself, or others are revealing themselves to you. Bottom of the deck, transformation, which talks about ending cycles, putting an end to things. Okay? Maybe ending triggers. Some more guidance, please, for our fire signs. Is there anything else? Alright, 2. Doubts come out sideways, right? So, this is the way I'm going to read it. If something that you were doubting is a yes. Okay? If you were doubting something was impossible, then yes. If you were doubting something was possible, then yes. This is a yes. Whatever you were doubting would happen, it's a yes. Okay? Whatever questions you were doubting, they're a yes. Whatever questions you were worried about. Okay? I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. It just gets us upset. Triggers. Bottom of the deck. Success. Another yes card. You're getting a lot of yeses, fire signs. Can I have some more guidance for our fire signs, please? Financial discipline, guys. There could be something that you're worried about over finances. Maybe you're worried that you're not going to get a loan, or maybe you're worried that Maybe you thought that you were not able to get the loan and it comes in. Or maybe you thought that this is financial discipline. This talks about saving money. This talks about finances, reissuing things, showing that you show the same love to your bank account, as it were, saving for things. Okay, having a healthy bank account, loving your job, loving what you do for a living will bring in more money. Cycles are ending. So if you guys were, something was triggering you from the past about finances that you were doubting, then maybe this is a yes to point you in a new direction, to reveal, to maybe be a bit more honest with finances, be a bit more honest with your job, be more honest with yourself. Can I have another? Oh, I've got two. Wow. Self-discipline and moderation. There we go. Mirrored. Maybe this is moderating our finances, whether we're too frivolous or whether you guys have not been frivolous enough, not been cautious enough. Moderating the past, having some discipline. This is 1441, it's mirrored. It's mirrored. Which could be triggering you. You could be in two minds. How do I moderate my finances without self-discipline, without loving what I do? See, it's got the same green. You have to love what you do. So if you're wanting to save for things, then it's self-discipline and moderation. Disciplining yourself. So if you go out on the weekends and spend lots of money and then come out on Monday and go, oh no, I've spent too much money. Shit, I was supposed to pay this. Then maybe reorganize that. Change that behavior. It's something that you guys are mirroring, right? That has to do with moderation from the past. And it has to do with self-discipline of the heart. Some of you guys may be wearing your heart on your sleeve. Or maybe you're not loving enough. Either or, it's a trigger and it's mirroring. This may not resonate with everyone. All right. Can I have a romance card, please? For fire signs. Romance card for fire signs. This may be having to do with children, or you may have to have a child's look, an innocent look. Starting again. A child sees something new. Okay? Have another look. Change the way you view it and take a different perspective. Go back to the beginning and start again. The first card that flew out is make sure that you love yourself first. Self-discipline. Okay? And it's the inner things that you need to look at. Are you retreating? Are you disconnecting from the world? Why are you doing this? Is this making you mirror? Is this triggering you? Is there something that's triggering you, that's making you withdraw? Making you retreat? Signs and synchronicities are everywhere, guys. Past lessons. Maybe you've been looking at things from a different point of view, or maybe you need to look at a different point of view. Write things down. Write down what triggers you. Maybe you've been reading things that have triggered you from the past. Maybe you're a poet, guys, and you really need to write things down. If you're dreaming, then write them down. If you're having mental anguish and you can't talk to anybody, write it down. Start a journal. Self-affirmation journals are excellent. Then you can see you can reflect on it afterwards and see what you were written. See the patterns. They reveal themselves. Some of you may have to go back if there has been a situation where somebody has lied to you in the past. It could be a situation where it's been through a text message and you need to go back and read these text messages to move on, to move forward. Bottom of the deck, farming, cultivating, growing things. So maybe this is going to grow even further. When you have a farm, you produce things, you nurture things, you give back to the land. You give back. Because without farmers, we don't have produce. Right? We don't have breads, we don't have milk, we don't have eggs. So this might be asking you to reflect back on things that were written. Because if you've been going over and over and over in your head on whether somebody has deceived you or whether somebody has challenged you or how to deal with another challenge, to reveal this to you. It may have to do with somebody at work. Oracle guidance message, please. For fire signs, please. Way. Well, you've seen these two, so I'm going to pull them. I'm not touching that one yet. I'll pull these two because this will be a side message, right? Healing and guardian angels. All right. I really think that through this time, you're being blessed or supported. There's some guidance that maybe you really need to reflect a bit better on and put into practice to heal. Healing talks about forgiveness. It talks about emotions. It talks about self-care. Love yourself first. Moderation, self-discipline. Okay, not doubting yourself. Not worrying about what you cannot fix. This card out. Put these two cards back. Bottom of the deck. New direction, guys. Okay. New directions. What's this? Wow. If you're wanting this new beginning, then you need to reflect on where it fell apart in the first place. And I know for some of you fire signs, things are going round and round in circles. They've been going like this for a while. Can I get some energy cards, please? Fire signs. Why is the universe? What's the universe? The energy for the universe. It's turning inwards. The energy for the deception, the Seven of Swords. The energy for the Seven of Swords. Somebody's been suppressing things. Revealing masks. You need to take them off. There are things that you've kind of felt like you're between a rock and a hard place. You need to reflect back on them. Can I have an energy card for the mirror up the top? What could be triggering our fire signs? Whoa. Burdens. Financial discipline. Right? How many burdens? This is the energy. So you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling burdened by the things that have triggered you. May I have an energy card, please, for financial discipline? Transformer. Transformer. So maybe you're either your finances are transforming into more, or they're dwindling away to less. Either way, they are transforming. They are moving. Can I have an energy card for moderation, please? See, the burdens could be your moderation, could be your self-discipline, could be your financial discipline. Revealing yourselves, revealing to others that you are feeling overwhelmed. Throw it out for me, please. Thank you. See? Awareness. Look at that. Moderation. You need to be aware. Pick the veils off. Come out. All right. Reveal to yourself your moderation. You are capable of doing these things, fire signs. And this is rebirth. This is very similar to transformation. This is the death card. This is rebirth. Wheels are turning. See, this is number 13. And this is number 10. We have 2 10s. And we also have the World card. So you're really, fire signs, you're looking at, you're reflecting enough on your burdens to try and change them. You've got the energy to want to change them. But it's retraining yourself. If there are situations at the moment, you're wanting a new beginning. This is very, very obvious. New beginnings are coming for you. We have 2 10s, but these things need to be completed, dealt with, and moved on, moved forward. It doesn't mean to say they get forgotten. Pidgin English, right? Doesn't mean to say they get forgotten. It just means to say that they no longer they no longer consume your energy. You're not giving your power away. And the bottom 2 cards, loving yourself first and retreating, it's not letting your mind run away with it. Because this is the rebel and your mind. And the energy is very dark. The energy is a bit overwhelming. I think you're beating yourself up. And you're pulling away for things that you cannot solve. Worrying and doubt. Bottom of the deck, there were a couple of cards that flipped over. Would you like to see them? One of them is understanding what's going on, right? The other one was new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, being that mountain climber and seeing something new, new beginnings. At the bottom of the deck is seeing it from a higher perspective brings new possibilities, change the landscape. Okay? I really think that you guys need to give yourself some love. I think that you guys deserve a new beginning, but you're really, really scared on making that break to change it. Sorry, that was the box I was opening. So I'm going to pull a couple of love oracle cards. If these are quarrels with workmates and other people in your life, oh wow, look, fire signs, new beginnings. This says, a new adventure awaits, embrace it, and live your dreams passionately. This is what I was just talking about. Reflect. Don't let triggers that have burdened you rule everything. Let go. Don't let it suppress you anymore. Is there one more message? Is there any? Yeah, one more. Okay. Time. This talks about you are trying too hard. Give it time. So this is patience, planning. Rome wasn't built in a day, guys, right? It means that if you're trying to get rid of, you're reflecting on what is burdening you, what is triggering you, you need to give yourself time for this new beginning. Because some of these things that you're revealing or have been revealed to you hurt like hell, right? Because you've got to let go of them, and they hurt. So fire signs, give yourself some love. Be patient. I know patience is a shitty word, but it's being patient with yourself as well as being patient with other people. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells within your heart. Out of your mind, not in your mind, but in your heart. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. I'll leave it there, fire signs. Bye.